Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on our favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So today, yep, I mean in the last few days, we were seeing a lot about site reliability engineering, site reliability engineering topics in terms of version controlling, and you must have seen, yes, one of the videos that I have given. I have trained subscribers and their viewers on GitHub, and everybody have equally participated, and it really went really well. If you haven't watched it yet, please do check it out. And yes, we are going to do a lot of SRE transformation journeys in this year in 2025, and I have planned to upskill a lot of people to SRE. So if you're interested, please do reach out to the WhatsApp channel, and you can reach out to me. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And there are exclusive videos for members. Right, I'm actually posting exclusive videos for members. So please do take membership for more informative videos. So coming back to this video today, um, we are going to see about what. So yeah, we are seeing about site reliability engineering. We are seeing about site reliability engineering, but what exactly is the role? What does a site reliability engineer does, and what does the difference are? There is another role which is we call it as DevOps. And what is the difference between SRE versus DevOps, or SRE and DevOps? What are the similarities and what are the differences? And what does a site reliability engineer do on a daily basis? And what is his required skill set? And what are the daily roles and responsibilities of an SRE? And what are the common tools that is being used? And how much does an SRE make? So we're going to see all these topics today in this video. So please do join me till the end of this video. You're going to learn a lot about site reliability engineering. And this is me, Yasin Shanmugam. I welcome you all to our Little Slaw YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, take membership, as I told you, for more exclusive videos for members, mainly focused on SRE, DevOps, and performance engineering and performance testing. And thank you so much for your interest to transform yourself into SRE in year 2025. And with no further delays, let's go to the video. First item is a site reliability. Before we see what is a site reliability engineering, let me tell you what is a site reliability engineer does. I mean, who is the site reliability engineer basically? So, an SRE, or a site reliability engineer, which we call as SRE, creates a bridge between the development and the IT operations, which is a bridge between the DevOps. So what he does is actually he takes responsibility of tasks which are done by the operations. So what happens is, instead such tasks are given to these type of engineers who use or who has automation skills or who does automation to solve problems by creating scalable and reliable software systems. So that is what the SRE does. So instead of giving the tasks to the DevOps engineers or to normal developers, they give it to the SREs because they use their tools, their techniques, and their knowledge to create scalable and reliable software system. So overall, what happens is the standardization and the automation are the heart, or are the main role of the SRE, right? So especially when the systems migrate to cloud. So what happens is these SREs, the site reliability engineers, have a strong background in software, in system engineering, or in system administration with the IT operations experience. So if you're someone who wants to become an SRE, you must have a strong background in softwares, system engineering, system administration with IT operations experience. So that's what we're going to see in the upcoming days. In the upcoming videos, we're going to discuss lots and lots of topics and tools and techniques. So coming back to the site reliability engineering. So we'll start with the definition of what this type of engineering is before we move on to the role and responsibility of a site reliability engineer. So site reliability engineering is a term which was initially coined by Google. Yes, Google has coined the term site reliability engineering because they describe it like when you treat operations as if it is a software problem. So that's the reason the term software site reliability engineering is coined by the Google, and they have described them like that. So what's the main purpose of SREs? So the main purpose of the SRE is to develop software systems and automate the solutions for operational engineers, for operational aspects. So what happens is SRE does the work which is traditionally done by the operations, but instead they use the engineers with software expertise to solve the complex problems. So therefore, the site reliability engineering can be considered a set of practices that incorporates the aspects of software engineering into operations, thereby increasing the efficiency and reliability of software systems and improving the workflow. And that's what the site reliability engineering does, or site reliable SREs does. So what does an SRE do? And before we see what does an SRE do, we'll see what is the comparison, what's the difference, or what is the similarities between SRE and DevOps. So site reliability engineer is very closely related to DevOps in a concept where they link the software development and operations, and they can see them. It is a concept of like generalization of core SRE principles. But what happens is SRE plays a large part in successfully implementing the DevOps practices. So I would say SREs are they play a major role. They play a bigger role than the DevOps. So additionally, DevOps and SRE seeks to bridge the gap between the operations and development, which is development and operations, which is DevOps, and where they try to deliver the software faster. And in fact, I would quote from Google. So they make a distinction between the two terms, stating the SRE as uh, the synergy or the thing that happens to the embody of the philosophy of DevOps, but it has a much more prescriptive way of measuring and achieving reliability through engineering and operations works. In other words, SRE prescribes how to succeed in the various DevOps area. We're going to see more about what a DevOps and DevOps engineer does, but for now, let's move on to the current topic, which is what does a SRE does. So as site reliability engineer, we work between development and operations. So the SRE is a software developer with experience in and knowledge of IT operations. So a lot of his role, as a lot of SRE's role, is around writing, developing code to automate processes such as analyzing logs, testing production environments, and responding to any issues. So this engineer or the SRE will be an expert in writing code. Such automation allows developers in turn to focus exclusively on feature development, enabling them to bring new features to productions as quickly as possible. And the operations team, what they does is they will find the workload decreasing as an SRE, and they'll automate solutions for any recurring problem. So by doing all this, what happens is like he or she will be shifting between development and operations work and maintaining a balance between them, because we all know the SRE engineer's main focus is on automation, which means he or she enhances the performance, the efficiency, and the monitoring of software development process. And now we'll see what are the required skill set and what are the daily roles and responsibilities of an SRE. So talking about the required skill set, the SREs dedicate their time to creating software that will automatically improve the reliability of systems. And how do they improve the reliability of the system is by fixing the issues and by responding to incidents and issues. As such, they will need various technical skills. So that is their primary focus. And they will need to have knowledge of various automation tools, because they are responsible for building and integrating software tools to enhance an organizational system's reliability and scalability. So as mentioned above, in terms of the focus and in terms of tools, yes, the SRE will require knowledge of coding and most of the common programming languages, including Ruby, JavaScript, Python, PHP, YAML. You can name it anything. So he or she will also need to have expertise in major cloud providers such as Azure, AWS, Google, uh, Oracle, any cloud uh, platform, any cloud providing. And now we will move on to the next topic, which is the daily roles and the responsibilities of the SRE. So automation, automation, automation. That's what I would say again and again and again, because SRE engineers build tools for automation to manage IT operations, which will help them to manually, I mean, instead of performing the operations manually, they aim to automate them. So they mainly automate, or they give more effort in continuous integration and delivery, in monitoring, in incident response, and also when I talk about monitoring, the SRE engineers, that is, we are responsible for ensuring the underlying infrastructure which is running smoothly and the system and tools which are working as expected. And we also monitor the critical applications and services to minimize the downtime and ensure their availability. And when it comes to the issue resolution, we, the SRE engineers, work closely with the developers. So you will have a team of developers. So we'll work with the developers, and especially when there are issues arises, we'll collaborate with the developers to help with troubleshooting and provide consultation when the alerts are issued. And we, the SRE engineers, will investigate and we'll resolve the issues in the event when the developer runs into a problem. And following all this, after the incidents are resolved, the engineers will revisit the issue and determine the root cause to ensure it does not happen again. And then there will be a cross-team collaboration where, based on the above, the SREs work across different teams, mainly operation and development. And by building reliable systems and providing support to these teams, will give these teams more time to divert their attention to building new features, and hence we get those out faster to the customers. And nextly, we move on to the common tools used by SREs. So the monitoring, when it comes to monitoring, we use AWS CloudWatch, New Relic, which you're going to see in the upcoming videos and upcoming trainings. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and reach out to me in the WhatsApp channel where we're going to share more knowledge and more information on the monitoring tools like CloudWatch, New Relic, Datadog, and we are and the SRE engineers must use tools like PagerDuty, VictorOps, whatever tools in the market in terms of monitoring, in terms of incident management. It can be any tool. So the engineers, the SREs should know or should have experience working on these tools. And then the project management and issue tracking tools like Jira, Trello. So you must be having already using it, but just rethink in terms of the SREs. And again, infrastructure orchestration like Terraform. So when I talk about infrastructure orchestration, it is infrastructure as code. So we use Terraform, SaltStack, Pulumi, Backstage, a lot of tools are there, but you're going to see about Terraform. That's the main one. And overall, how much does an SRE make? So an SRE overall, on an average, he does make a very good uh, a pay when compared to developers or to any senior roles. Yes, SRE engineers are making a really good number. I cannot give you a proper number because I don't have the exact number. I can talk to you about technical thing, but I'm not supposed to reveal the number. But I would say overall SREs are getting a good pay. So when it comes to the end, so we are almost at the end of this video. So overall, I would like to conclude that a site reliability engineer is becoming an increasingly important role within the organization, and it's a challenging role. I would say yes, you have to face lot of challenges, but it's not just not end with that. You're going to learn a lot and lot of techniques. You will have a lot of learning curve. In that way, you'll learn a lot, and uh, you also need to have passion on coding and automation. So having such engineers in the organizations, these organizations are benefiting because these engineers help them to reduce the operational cost and they improve the reliability of these systems. So with that, I come to an end of this video, and I believe this video would be very useful to you. So as I mentioned to you, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and take the membership because I've already shared few videos on Linux operating systems. How does it work? And we're going to see a lot in terms of interviews, in terms of preparation for your SRE role. And yep, thank you so much. I'm not going to waste any more time of you today. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. So until I see you all in the next video, it's bye bye from Sanjay and your favorite Little Sly YouTube channel. Take care and bye bye.